Hello everyone. So if you remember, recently I made one video about Oracle always free tier, where I mentioned that you can actually create free machines, free virtual machines. In fact, you can actually create four, I believe. I'm not really sure 100% how it works, but if you look at this particular page, here you can actually learn about the Oracle always free resources. You can actually see here that you will get uh, two always free VM instances, which is basically of type micro. And I believe you will get 1 GB with this, and you can also create two more, where basically you have 4 OCPU and 24 GB. So I believe you can have one machine with 2 OCPU and the other one with, I mean, two machines with 2 OCPU and 12 GB of RAM. And you can actually get 3000 OCPU and 18,000 GB hours per hour per month. So this is something that you can do. And I mean, of course, because it is free, I thought I'll probably create one. So I did sign up for this account, I believe in January. And when I signed up, I used my credit card. I was initially not really sure whether I should maybe do it, because honestly, I'm not massively familiar with how these things work, especially the pricing part. But I was a bit worried about overusing it. So I kept playing with it, but I actually waited for my trial to expire. So when my trial expired, I made sure that my credit card information is not there. But uh, after my trial expired, initially I believe initially you will get I guess $250 or pounds, something like that, depending upon your location, and you can actually use and play and evaluate their services. But once my trial expired, I basically created these VMs again, so four VMs, and I was basically thinking what I will do with these VMs. So I thought I'll probably share with you. Maybe this could be useful for you. By the way, each and every instance that you create will get roughly 47 GB, which I believe is more than enough. And what I thought of doing, so I have two micro instances, like small ones, and they're actually quite okay. I mean, I installed Ubuntu on all four of them, although I was trying to install I mean, that is the thing. I mean, you don't really have a lot of options when you are using Oracle Cloud. You can, of course, use your own Oracle Linux, which I tried, but I was trying to install few things, and Oracle Linux was complaining about. So there was some problem. There was some problem with the repositories, and I tried, few things, but I thought, let us just do it. Let us just do it again. So I installed Ubuntu. Ubuntu is, of course, straightforward. You can find each and every package, and my plan is to basically use these micro instances for backups. So I'll probably create or I'll probably use these two machines only for backup, because I do have sites and I do care about my files, uh, my website files. So I will probably set up some shell scripts to dump the, so which I anyways have. So I have a shell script which is basically creating like a dump of all the databases and also the files, and it is actually doing it every day, and every day old backup files are deleted. But what I will do is I will probably move those backup files from my server, my website server, to this server, and I'll probably keep it here for some time, and I'll probably set up a cron job to delete the old ones. So this is my plan. For the other one, the big instances, I'm not really sure if they are really, I mean, because it says OCPU, I have absolutely no idea about OCPU and how it is different from a normal CPU. But I guess I'll probably try. So on the other instance, I'll probably set up Jira. So I have two big instances where I will probably set up like a data center version. So when you're trying to install any tool, basically, I mean, not any tool, but if that particular application or that thing that you're trying to install supports load balancers, then you can definitely, I guess, use these two big machines. So that is my plan. I will install Jira, and this is anyways I do. I mean, whenever I'm making a tutorial on Atlassian tools like Jira, I do use the cloud version. I also have my own local environment which I run whenever I have to show something. But at the same time, it is always good to have something which is online always, and that is my plan. So this is my, of course, simple plan. And I was initially thinking of using these instances, or one of the instances only for hosting my sites. But most of my sites are already fine. I mean, I don't really have too many sites now, but maybe I will think about it in the future. But apart from these things, what I was also thinking, which I actually tried, I was thinking of using one of these servers for 24/7 live streaming, and I actually played with it. So last week I did live streaming on my other channel, where I basically live streamed for, I guess, not the entire day, but for a while. So like one of the live stream was basically running for I guess like this one ran for 3 hours, and the other one also, the other two ran for 1.5 hours. And the thing is, when I'm doing live streaming, I think I've shared this many times before, I'm also using this text on top of my, I mean, because when you're using a script, by the way, I've covered this many times in like in most of my, in a lot of my FFmpeg videos. You can actually use a text file, and you can change the content of a text file to display something on the screen dynamically. So right now I'm saying how is the week going, but maybe after some time I'll probably display a different message. And this is something that is actually quite useful in my opinion. So what I also did in the past, I have another script where basically I'm parsing the text that I want to basically. I have on my website ravisagar.in. I do have some online quizzes. So basically, some tests. So for example, if you look at this particular test, which is basically guide to start your own Atlassian career, you can start the quiz. You can actually, go through various questions and answer them. And, when you are done, you can actually check your score. Now, the thing is that this is, of course, web-based, but I also have a text version of this. Basically, what the script will do, which is something that I did in the past, and I'm hoping that because now I have this server, I'll probably use it for live streaming 24/7. So what I can do is actually, I have one script which is actually doing the live streaming, but the other script, which I can actually run whenever I want, will change the content of the text file, which is going to display the text on this live stream. But the content will basically have basically these tests. So basically it will first display the question, then it will display all the options, and then finally after some time, like a second or two, it will display the right or the right answer. So this is something really cool, I guess. And I have everything set up, by the way. I mean, I've done this in the past. If you look at my live streams, I actually did this I believe few months ago, where if you look at this particular live stream, here I am actually displaying the question, and then I am also displaying the options. So after all the options are displayed, like question, who can write script, then the correct answer will come on the screen. So this is really cool. So imagine you have a live stream always running, like lo-fi music, and it is not just a boring live stream. You're also sharing something that you can share with everyone using nothing but a shell script. So that is what, and by the way, when I did this in the past, I basically was doing it from my local computer, but it is of course not really convenient to keep your laptop. I mean, I do have a CPU, which I don't really want to keep on all the time. It is not really a server, although it will definitely work. Also, this laptop will definitely work, my X220, but it is a laptop, right? It is not really a server. And also, when you keep the machine on for a very long time, and when you're running a script like FFmpeg, the fan also starts complaining. And I mean, again, it's not a server. I mean, this is what a server is supposed to do. So it can also shut down. So this is my plan for these Oracle free resource. I'm not really sure honestly yet if they will let me do this live streaming, but I guess I'll try. And I guess it should be okay because they do give, all they care about is the bandwidth. And as long as you are within the limits, it should be okay, right? But do let me know if you have, I mean, imagine, first of all, are you using this Oracle Cloud or not, or maybe something similar, or maybe you are paying for it. I mean, I do pay for my own servers, like, where I host my websites, but because it is free, I don't really expect it to, I don't really expect to use it for doing something like proper production ready. But at the same time, if you're doing these small things, if you're playing, then I think these servers are great, and they work. They work really well. And that is all. That is all I wanted to share with you today. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.